Jingle Bells for piano in 5 different levels. Let's get stuck in. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Here we go. So the first level is just a right hand melody where we play the notes of the song. And we start off with E, 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 E. That's the first part where you think jingle bells, jingle bells. The next part, we go up to E, G, C, D. That's the jingle all the way. And then we hold a note of E. So the first part of this song is E, 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 G, C, D, E. That's the first part of the song. That's going to come back in a moment. However, the next part goes like this. We have lots of Fs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be, oh, what fun it is to ride on a... And that's 4 E notes. Some of them are really fast. E, 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 E. So I'm going to put all those Fs and all of those E's together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the back end of this second part goes like this. E, D, D, E, D, G. I'll play that again, a little bit slower. E, D, D, E, D, G. That's the one horse open sleigh, hey. So, the first 2 parts put together slowly sound like this. E, 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 G, C, D, E. F, 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 E, 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 D, D, E, D, G. Here's a playthrough without me talking, so you can just hear the notes. Skip ahead on the screen to the timestamp if you want to get past this part. Now the good news is that the next part is the same as the first part. The E, 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 G, C, D, E. However, the last part of the chorus of Jingle Bells starts off in the same way as the second part. So we would have F, 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 E, 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 E. But the one horse open sleigh changes the melody slightly to this. G, G, F, D, C. Again, that is G, G, F, D, C. So here's a full playthrough of me playing the chorus of Jingle Bells. So if you'd like the sheet music for level 1 and any other level I'm about to show you, you can head on over to my Patreon where you can get sheet music a little bit like this. Obviously this is Frosty the Snowman, but you can get it for Jingle Bells and you can follow the notes on the page. That is for every single level. There's also the synesthesia version where you see all the notes drop down onto the keyboard. That's a Patreon exclusive. That's also a really good way of learning the song as well, so check that out. Level 2. So level 2 takes the melody that you just learnt in level 1 and adds some left hand to the melody. And the left hand's going to sustain, as in hold a note, on every section. So let's get stuck in. So along with the first part of the melody, you're going to hold a C note with your left hand, and you can use your little finger for your left hand there on that C. And we play it in every little mini phrase. So, jingle bells. Notice I'm holding that down there. Jingle bells, jingle bells. In the next part, jingle all the way. So you can kind of feel it's every 4 beats really. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the start of the next part, oh what fun it, we need to hold an F note. And the good thing is, the right hand is playing a bunch of F notes, so the left hand's going to play an F note, like this. Oh what fun it. Look, there's an F, and if I keep my hand in that position that I played earlier, where my little finger is on C, my pointy finger is on the F. So we could have, oh what fun it. Now this is the part that catches a few students out. On the is to ride on a, we go back to a C note. Is to ride on a. So we have, oh what fun it is to ride on a. And then for the next phrase we have 2 G notes, which you can use your thumb if your hand stays in that lovely position. 1 horse open sleigh, hey! So I'm going to play the first 2 parts with both hands together. Keep an eye out for the left hand notes, and I'm going to shout out the left hand notes as we play. C, 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 F, C, G, G. Now, just like level 1 where the melody repeats, so does the left hand. So you've got another part where you play lots of C notes. When we get to the final part, the left hand just changes a little bit. Let's play through it. So when we have, oh what fun it is to ride on a, you've got the F and the C again. However, for the last part, the 1 horse open sleigh, we have G going down to C with the melody. And that is Jingle Bells for level 2. Now, level 3. Level 3 takes the left hand, and instead of playing just single notes with one finger, we then play chords. And the 3 chords we need is C major, F major, and G major. Let's learn those first. So C major, we can have C, E, G. And we're going to play that at the start of every bar for the first line. For example, however, we also need an F chord. Now, there's an easy way to get to F major by keeping your little finger on C and moving these 2 notes up 1. If you want, that finger there might be stretching a bit, so use your pointy finger. So you've got C, F, A. And that is a type of F major chord. Second inversion if you want to be really specific, but if inversions are something that you're not sure about, just think C, F, A. C's the lowest, F's the highest. And that's going to go over the start of the next line. Oh, what fun it. Then when you go back to the next bar, it goes to the C chord. Is to ride in a. Then we go to the third and final chord we need, a G major chord. I like to think of this as the opposite of an F chord. The F chord had the lowest note stay the same, and these 2 notes move up. That was the F chord. The G, going from the C, is the opposite. The top note stays the same, the G, and these 2 notes move down 1 each. So the notes you should have B, D, and G at the top. And that's going to be the G chord we use, also called G first inversion, but don't worry too much about the names if that's a bit confusing. That's the G shape we want. And that's on the 1 horse open sleigh, hey! So the first 2 parts with the chords look and sound like this. And then, just like the last 2 levels, the first part comes back with jingle bells, jingle bells. And then the last line, we have this. F chord, C chord, G chord, C chord. probably the trickiest part because you're moving between all three chords there. So I'll slow that down. Right, level 4. So this is where things get a little bit more complicated. If you've got used to the chords from level 3, this is going to really help you out because we're going to break down those chords into, well, broken chords. So we're going to focus purely on the left hand. So the left hand is going to take those chords that you've played in order, and instead of playing like this on every beat, the pattern we're going to play for each chord will be the 2 highest notes followed by whatever the lowest note is. So if you remember the C chord, we had C as the lowest note, E then G. We play the 2 high notes, then the low note like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that pattern is going to go through every single bar. So, for example, we would have so you've got something on every single beat there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the second line is where things get tricky. We have the F chord, C chord, G chord, and there we go. Then, as always, the first line repeats, and then we get to the last line where there is just that little bit of a difference. So let's go over that bottom line now. F chord, C chord, G chord, and there we go. We have 4 different levels there of playing Jingle Bells where every level gets a little bit harder. Now, the video title says 5. I'm going to show you briefly level 5. However, the majority of this is on my Patreon channel. So if you head on over there, you get all 5 levels plus all the PDFs of the music, including the notes that drop down on the screen where you see the notes as well. Those are separate videos, and I go over in full detail level 5. So check that out if you can. Here's a quick run through of what level 5 is all about for you to check out. So there we go, those are the 5 different levels of playing Jingle Bells on the piano for beginners. Now, if you'd like to get the sheet music as well as the notes that drop down, like I said earlier, head on over to Patreon. You'll get sheet music very similar to this, and you'll also get access to everything else I make for this channel as well. I'd also like to say thank you to everyone on the screen. Those are my Patreons, and they show their support every month for me. It makes this job very worthwhile. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this was useful. See you in the next video.